Hi guys, my name is Allie and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how to be successful with Poshmark in college. If you don't know what Poshmark is an app where you can sell and buy clothing. It is a very easy way for you to resell your clothes if you have clothes that you want to sell, buy clothes on it, and then connect with others who also do the same thing. So I started off by reselling my prom dresses. I actually started Poshmark selling in April of 2018. That's this year, yeah, of 2018. And once I started it, it was such a quick way to sell clothes, and I was like, okay, let me go through my closet real quick and see if there's anything I don't want. And within the first 2 weeks of Poshmark, I made about $400 from selling clothes that were just sitting in my closet. So when I did that, I was like, okay, that was really easy. These people are great, and I started sharing more people's stuff and getting more connected with them, and it turned out to be kind of a business. So before I go into the 5 things I'm going to be talking about today, I'm just going to really quickly tell you sort of a little bit about me. So I'm 19, I'm a freshman in college, but I'm originally from Chicago. So I started in Chicago, and now I'm kind of doing it out of my dorm room, and it's great. I hope everyone does it because it is such an easy, fun way to make money that most people don't really think of. They think, okay, there's stuff sitting in my closet, let me go bring it to Goodwill. Disclaimer though, this is not how everyone runs their Poshmark, this is just how I run my Poshmark. So the first thing I'm going to be talking to you guys about is my daily routine when it comes to Poshmark. When I wake up, I sit in my bed for a little bit and I go through my feed and I share some things. Then I go to school, I'm in school all day, and when I get home, whenever there's a party, if you don't know what a Poshmark party is, a Poshmark party is basically a certain brand or a certain kind of clothing that people can share their stuff into. So let's say a party is J. Crew party, then only J. Crew branded items can be set into that party. So whenever there's a party throughout the day, I always go in and share a bunch of stuff on that party, and that's a sure way of knowing that those people who are sharing their stuff into that party are actually on Poshmark at that time, which makes it easier for them to see that you're sharing, see that you're following, and share and follow you back. Party. But then I make sure I go through my stuff, make sure I respond to any comments, comment on other people's things that they're doing a great job, or this item's gorgeous, or blah, blah, blah. When it comes to selling during the day, so my selling daily routine, if I do sell an item, I don't have a car on campus, so I have to get a friend, but I grab my stuff, I print it at the school printer, and I bring it to the UPS store, and it's way easier than I make it sound. It takes 5 minutes, and it's super simple. The second thing I'm going to be talking about today is sourcing. Sourcing is basically when you know what brands you want to buy, you know what brands sell, you know what brands don't sell, and when you go thrifting, you are looking for those specific brands. A lot of times that can take a while because there are a lot of brands that sell really well. There are also a lot of brands that don't sell really well. Just to go through a few that sell really well for me: Nike, Lululemon, Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger for sure, and J. Crew. Those are like my top 5 that have sold. When I go to source, which means, like I said, going to a thrift store, knowing what I want, knowing what I don't want, I make sure I bring a list with me. That helps a lot. It also makes sure that you are sticking to what you know sells and you don't venture off into like, oh, this is a cute vintage flannel. But if it's like Old Navy, it might not sell as well. So if you know what you're looking for, you know what you want, it is going to make it a lot easier for you to sell your items quicker. The third thing I'm going to be talking about is saving money. As a college student, I don't have very much of that, and it is my priority to be able to save my money and make money without doing a lot of hard work. So when it comes to saving money, like I said before with sourcing, when you go shopping or you are looking at different brands, you want to figure out what will sell and what won't. So I have spent around $346 when I counted up all the thrifting I've done. And that may sound like a lot, but I have in total sales made back around $563. And that's a profit. I have made more than that, but profit-wise, $563. Like I said, I've only been doing this since April, so with that much money profited just from thrifting, that's quite a bit. That's not including the stuff that I've sold out of my own closet, the stuff that I've made off my prom dresses, etc. Another way I save money doing this is I make sure that I don't go overboard. And now that can be really difficult because when I do go thrifting, I see so many items that I'm like, oh my god, I love this is gonna sell so fast, and I end up keeping it. And that's my biggest issue. I end up keeping the clothes that I buy to sell on Poshmark because they are so cute. And that gets me into a lot of trouble sometimes. So when I go, I have to make sure, okay, I'm not keeping this, I can't keep this. And with that in mind, it actually really does help me be like, okay, this is how much I'm selling it for. There we go. Now that item's done. So Goodwill is such a good source, and if you can find the areas near you where they have better brands, like for example in Chicago, Goodwills that were closer to Chicago where more people are trendy and fashionable, when they give away clothing, those Goodwills tend to have more name brand, more high fashion items. With Goodwill, they do these things called like colored tags. So each like item has a colored tag on it. And they do specific days during the week where these colored items are $1. I went in one day, I think it was like a Monday, and they were like, okay, all the blue tags today are $1. But then I found so many things that were green tagged items that I was like, oh my god, I love these so much, but they were $9. I literally waited until Saturday to go. All of that was $1. So if you can find the patterns at these thrift stores, that's going to help you a lot with saving money. The fourth thing I'm going to be talking about is going out of your comfort zone and meeting people, talking to people, getting expertise from people who also do the same thing as you. I have never been a person who likes to ask for help. I like to learn things on my own, do things on my own, be successful on my own. But you need help. You will always need help. Everyone needs help at some point. So on October 25th, I started my Poshmark Instagram, which has been so helpful. I followed so many women and men on that do Poshmark as well, and I comment on their pictures and ask for help or ask for advice or pretty much anything of that sort. So the fourth thing, like I said, is ask for help. Don't be afraid to talk to people, whether it's how to picture your clothing or how to style your clothing or what kind of clothing to buy. Ask for help. I'm what's called a Poshmark ambassador. When you become a Poshmark ambassador, you are immediately showed to new people on Poshmark. So basically, if you join Poshmark right now, you are following 100 plus people, and those 100 plus people that you follow are Poshmark ambassadors, and those are the people that you should ask for help. When you join, ask for help. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Fifth and final thing I'm gonna be talking about Poshmark wise is writing everything down. Keeping a binder. This is my Poshmark binder. This is my life, and this has everything I have ever needed in it, whether it comes to advice from other people or everything that I have bought and sold. So on the first page, for example, I have a list of every single branded item that I have, and the price I bought it for and the price I'm selling it for. And if I lower a price on Poshmark, cross out that price, write the new price. This helps you really make sure that you're staying on track with my budget, because I don't have the largest budget and I like to save money. So if I make $200 in a week, I say, okay, great, save $150. Next week I'm gonna spend $50 for Poshmark. It has really helped me out a lot, is writing everything down. Write down the people who have bought your stuff, because those people share their stuff. Follow them. Tell them their stuff is cute. That'll really help you make connections, which is one of the biggest things that you can do in life, is making connections with people. It will help you tremendously through everything. Make connections, help people, ask for advice, write stuff down, save your money, and that is how you'll be successful in Poshmark. So now that I've talked about the 5 things I wanted to tell you about today about how to be successful on Poshmark in college, I want to say thank you to all the people who do follow me on Poshmark, because all 9,000 plus of you mean a lot to me. From only starting a few months ago to now, I've made so much money, and I really, really thank you guys. So if you are new to Poshmark and never have heard of Poshmark, if you join with my code aliihardinggg, you will get $5 off of your first item. Any item, not just my item, any item on the site. Like I said before, I also just started my Instagram for my Poshmark closet. So if you'd like to follow that as well, and we can become friends, we can talk, I can give you advice, I might need advice. My Poshmark Instagram is Allie's Posh Closet, and I would love it if you follow me. What was I saying? If you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, I would love it if you liked and subscribed, because hopefully I'm going to be making a lot more in the future. Drop a comment down below if you have any suggestions for future videos, or have any questions, or have any advice for me, because I always need advice on my Poshmark. And I am really glad that you guys watched this video, so thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye!